Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Blake Snell will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in is Jonathan Daza, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Colorado, the left fielder, Jonathan Daza.
First offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
First pitch, 7-11.
0-1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Padres have elected to challenge.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Manny V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. And Machado with the bare hand. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, you know, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the 2nd inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
So now into the box is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0. Swing and a flare down the line. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So stepping in is Fernando Tatis Jr. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifetime against this particular arm. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Cronenworth, base runner at first with 1 out. And now they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the stretch. He's running in there. Now the throw. is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the San Diego first. We'll go to the second downtown, scoreless. Trevor Story steps in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
Belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's only 1 for 10. Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Colton Welker, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Crone on second. Diaz at first, one gone. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Kyle Freeland is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swing and a liner. Crone rounds the corner and is headed home.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Jonathan Daza. This is foul right side. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 0-1 offering. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Cronenworth is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Colorado's out in front, 2-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in his career versus this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries.
Hosmer.
Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Hosmer doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Now the 2-1. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. the belt, the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Three and 0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping in next, Austin Nola. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. First offering on its way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hosmer stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Jorge Ona. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out with the man at first. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tapia swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box, Charlie Blackman.
Charlie Blackman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Blackman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Elias Diaz. That's popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lined hard to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Ryan McMahon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lined into right, a base hit. Cron rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in will be Blake Snell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Blake Snell.
Now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
You don't think fielding is important?
Yeah.
Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next, here is Jake Cronenworth, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Snell stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 33 home runs, and 72 RBIs. 0-1 pitch on its way. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. A man on third with 2 down. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3 ball, 1 strike count. Here it is on 3-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Colton Welker, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Just missing here, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This for Machado down at third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. At the plate, Kyle Freeland. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Daza. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Manny Machado. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in here at 263, 4 home runs and 32 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jurickson Profar, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Machado at second. Hosmer on at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Jorge Ona. He swings and grounds it to short. Story brings it in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Now the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Trevor Story with a two-run shot. Number 21 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Next to hit, C.J. Cron. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
1-1 to count. Pitch on the way.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Now the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the night downtown. It's the Rockies 5 and the Padres 1. Will Myers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 5, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He has 9 base hits in 25 tries. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Welker has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. Craig Stammen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Stammen has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 0-1 pitch. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So here is Colton Welker. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Kyle Freeland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. So a solo shot down the line in left. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Yency Almonte takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Yency Almonte. Up next for the Padres, the third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. Almonte, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre ball club. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the belt, the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Tapia, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Jurickson Profar is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. One and one, here it is.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So now to the plate, Austin Nola, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty. 3-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a liner. Tapia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Friars 2.
Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like...
7th inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Daza. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Raimel Tapia. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Tapia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. There's 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're still out in front, 5-2. Stepping in once again is Jorge Ona. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 0-1 on its way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Brian O'Grady will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 24, Brian O'Grady.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, and you never want to downplay a home run, but they've had runners on base all game long and couldn't get a home run in that situation. Hey, it's only a solo shot, but they'll take it. But you have to think they're feeling like they've missed some opportunities in this one.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Julian Fernandez is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
So next to hit is Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Tapia able to track it down for the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead this one 5-4. Pierce Johnson will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Brian O'Grady takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Trevor Story. Now the first pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
To 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. And there's out number 2. And now Elias Diaz, lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First offering on its way, and this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is popped up near second base. McMahon waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Michael Gibbons answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Colorado, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The Padres find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Hosmer, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Austin Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blackmon on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ryan McMahon. Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Colton Welker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 60, Michael Givens.
Chris Owings will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 12, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the AB now. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Line hard deep into left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jonathan Daza. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Rockies 6 and the Padres 4. Robert Stevenson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
Now it'll be Jorge Ona, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
The right fielder, Jorge Ona.
From the stretch, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The pitch. Brian O'Grady is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Tucupita Marcano will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, Tucupita Marcano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marcano stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Jake Cronenworth will be next. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So the next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Blackman. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him. Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Colorado Rockies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Freeland wins his third of the season. Robert Stevenson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Padres.